Artificial amateurs on it all amazing.
One of those.
We just need to find a table that can go there that isn't too
Yeah,
big.
it definitely.
Broken barriers bounded by the bomb beat. Buildings are
It
broken
definitely
basically
changed
on
because if I move
bombarded.
my chair,
Casually
I'm moving
create
into the
catastrophes,
mic.
Casualties.
But it's okay.
Going,
No
dude.
worries.
You're getting
No
after it.
worries.
You're
Yeah.
going down the alphabet, baby.
Yeah.
I was
It's
about
okay.
it. I was
It's
supposed
okay.
No, I do that. It's like sometimes I do that when I
just
feel like I need to
wanna,
warm up.
Well, like, funny enough, it reminded me of the Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay.
No, that's what it
Okay.
is.
Okay.
Blackalicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hang
Right,
on. Let's see.
That was awesome. Yeah. Go over it again.
Hang on.
I feel like I'll
That shit
never
was,
find
dude,
a
him
mic
going
spot
ham
that
with
I
that
like.
was mind blowing to watch.
Yeah, hang on. Alphabet.
Hold on, we're doing something here. We got something going on here.
Oh, okay. Do your thing. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's podcast time. God damn it.
Is it gonna play?
Is it podcast time?
Come on.
I'm just vibing.
Now it's time for a wrap up. Ready? Everything we got.
Here we go.
Ready? Begin. Artificial amateurs aren't it all amazing? Lyrically, I assault, animate
Amazing.
things. Broken barriers bounded by the bomb. Buildings are broken basically
You're like
on
the hype
bombarded.
man.
Casually create catastrophes, casualties, canceling. Cats got the canopies collapsing. Detonated dank daily doing dough. Demonstrations
Double
data
time.
on a down low. Eating other editors with each and every interject epileptic episode.
He's like as if your dad was a hype man.
I mean, dude, it's double time, baby.
He's just like, you
Get it,
him.
Jordy!
You get him,
got it,
son.
man.
Glorious,
He's got
getting
it.
godly in his
You
name
can
with
do
the
it.
glory. Hit him high, hella hype, historical. Hey, Holocaust, hence hear him holler at you.
Remember, we
Imitators
rehearsed.
idolize, I
Yeah,
intimidate.
Billy,
in an
you
instant.
need to
I'll-
watch the video version of this.
Yes.
Who is this?
This is Blackalicious.
That was awesome.
It was made even more popular by Daniel Radcliffe doing it on Conan?
I think he did. Yeah, Conan.
Fallon?
It was one of those talk shows. He literally did. He did the song, which was
Yeah.
amazing.
I've never heard
I just
that
need to know,
before.
were you looking at Erik by any chance while you were
No,
doing
no,
that?
no.
I was
I
hype
zoned
man.
out because
Yeah.
a lot of times like I'll sing
Eric
it like
was just
when
like
I warm
this.
up.
I gotta have the hype man, okay? But I had to be cautious what fingers I was putting up because I don't want to put up the wrong sign, okay? What did you want from me?
That was the most dad energy. Like,
Yeah.
you're his son, and you joined the talent show, and he's trying to hype you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
was-
wrong with the culture couch supporting each other?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
uncultured couch.
Thanks, babe.
Jesus.
No, yeah, it's like,
y'all are cracking jokes over there,
No,
not even enjoying the spectacle.
I was
he
enjoying
putting
it.
on.
I thought it was impressive.
were
but
hyping up your hype.
Your hype.
No, you were
was,
making fun of my
I
hype.
was not
That is
making
not
fun of
hyping
your
up
hype.
We were
That
hyping
is
up your hype.
I
mocking
was
the
hyping up
hyping.
your hype.
unfortunately, with the southern accent, I have an unusually thick tongue, ladies.
Oh.
No, it's like a lot of times, like I will, like if I'm in the shower or something, like I'll do like the unique New York, or red leather, yellow leather. That way, I like because like my brain will move faster than my mouth, and so it's like it's just me actively like getting in like a space where I can speak out and not like get tongue tied. Also, the editor super effed me on like the latest short that's on the podcast channel because they kept cutting in between when I would say like. And like, there was 40 likes in between other words, and everyone's like, he says like a lot. I'm like, that's because he cut other shit out.
I saw a bunch of comments that were like,
I wonder if they did that on purpose. No, see, that's the problem, editor, is you can do that, but you gotta have a counter. You gotta have a counter on screen that like specifies.
I think it was one of those days too where I don't know, like I wasn't finding the words, or like I had a headache or something, and I was fighting it, man. I was fighting for my damn life in that episode.
The people don't understand that, like, especially because our reactions go out to Patreon, right? Like, we have this like almost need where we kind of have to make the videos transformative enough. So we have to yap, right? To at least a certain degree. And, you know, especially when you include the oxygen in it, like half the time we don't know what the fuck we say. Like I can't speak for these two specifically, but like when I start recording a video, I shut my brain off and I just kind of go, and I feel like that usually is the best case scenario as opposed to like I don't know.
That's how we end up with some of the wording we had. What was it, yesterday?
Yeah,
maybe?
when we were watching Friday, or when I went to make a sexist joke, I went to make a sexist joke during a scary movie, and I was like, I'm not afraid to be racist. And then like a few seconds went by, and I was like, to women, because I was just like, wait a minute, that was the wrong word.
Yeah. Well, we're probably going to have to address that in a video.
No, I think you got to keep it. You got to keep it with no context. Like, just let them run wild with it. But I feel like Eric does it to a degree as well. Some of the shit that Eric says, it doesn't even sound like English.
Dude, it's like the 8 or the 9 mile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that was I love that. That was
Who
great.
took my Nito?
I don't know. Do you need one?
Yeah, thanks.
I think I gave it back
What's
to Sean
yours is
because
always
somebody
mine.
stole Sean's.
I've had 2
All right,
that
threw it to
somebody
Eric.
has stolen.
I don't remember. I gave yours to somebody.
But
I just
we
don't know who.
a
Or
lot
mine
of
was
people were
taken
asking
and
about him in the Dory reaction. So now
YouTube
we
has-
attached it
Yeah,
as a product.
YouTube has this product linking nonsense now that I don't quite understand. So when you search
I think it's
items,
like TikTok Shop.
it is.
in a
But
way.
what's weird is they use a bunch of places. So when you search an item, like if I search, you can find they'll have things from Walmart, Target, Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, and like websites I've never heard of ever, but they don't link to Amazon.
What, Books A Million?
Maybe. But no, like literally just
No, I was
random.
making fun
like,
of the fact you
yeah.
can't read.
What?
What?
That's fucked up.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, you didn't catch on until I told you.
That's true. That's a good point. I can't really argue that. In my defense, I did bring the first Lord of the Rings book home. I just haven't read it yet.
Ooh, okay. I'm
It's
proud
sitting
of
Did
on my
you.
they
nightstand.
expect you to read it in under a week
No, hell no.
or a couple
It's
days?
just gonna take like 3 months. Come on.
Wow, for
No,
one
just
book.
put it,
I don't know.
Dude,
We'll
put
see.
It, no, put it,
I think it depends on how much it
The
hooks me.
judgment
Dude,
on that couch
put
over
it
there.
at the pooper, man.
Jesus.
You'll get through it.
See, I don't know if I want to bring books in there.
Why?
I don't know.
You're not wiping your ass with the
Yeah,
paper.
true. I've just never understood
I mean,
the.
no. You read while pooping, and then like you don't wipe and then keep reading.
No, obviously. No, I get that.
I mean,
I just,
you're not a monster.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been
I mean,
I've never been a
So you're
magazine
trying to
fan.
give him
You just
something-
rip out and you just wipe your ass.
Yeah,
I don't
So
know
you're
what
trying to
do.
give him you're trying to give him an idea of something to keep him in the bathroom longer.
Oh, why do you spend a lot of time in the bathroom?
Every guy does. Let's.
I not as much as I used to.
That's the what's that thing
It's
that
the
Superman
escape
calls?
room. It's where you escape
Solitude?
to when
Yeah,
you need
the
a moment.
solitude.
Fortress of
That's your
Solitude.
Fortress of
Yeah.
Solitude?
The bathroom, yeah. You get a couple
now,
seconds to breathe.
Now that I got a recliner
A
in my
couple
office at home.
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
Couple minutes to breathe.
It's like she's like more
A
like an hour.
Nah. Nah, I mean, you know, you go in there, the kids don't bother you, unless it's the other day with me.
It definitely got longer once a new kid was added to the mix.
Yeah, no, like now, the other day is like I'm filling up Maeve's bath, and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll just use this one. And
Which
like
is
I'm
so rude.
I'm sitting there.
Why
What?
would you do that
What?
to her? Why would you go to
Let
the
her bask in
bathroom in the
Let her bask
room
in
that
it.
she's about to take a
I'm
bath
gonna be in there too. What difference does it make? And so the door.
Oh wait,
the door-
so what? You dropped a deuce before your kid's bath? Is
Yeah.
that? Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what's wrong with that. That's the
So
circle of life.
No, like it's just you gotta go. I'm min-maxing
We
time
have
here.
3 bathrooms.
Yes, I understand that, but the difference
She
is
wasn't in the tub at the time.
You can't turn a tub on, let it fill up, and leave.
Well,
Oh,
you
I do all the
can
time.
if you.
I gotta make sure that it doesn't overflow.
Well, that's why you don't take 15
How?
minutes in the bathroom.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
bro,
but, you know.
I turn on a tub and walk away all the time.
Yeah, but different. You don't know how long it's gonna take sometimes. The point is that I'm sitting there, right? And our doors in this fucking house, obviously not the important doors, but like even our back door is like an extra locking mechanism where in order to even shut it, you have to like turn it and like click it into place. But all of the doors from like my office through the kids' rooms, and I honestly wonder if the people that lived there did this on purpose because they also had kids, you could just push these doors open. Like I shut all the doors in the house pretty much when like Bree was gone, just I don't know, habit. And within 5 days, like 3 of the doors were open because the cats. Like the doors open so easy, the cats do.
Okay.
So I'm in the bathroom and Maeve just boom,
Yeah.
fucking door flings open. She comes in.
respect
She said,
that.
"I'm
and
here."
she's like,
Yeah.
Beth, and I'm like, yeah, I need a minute. Like, I'm not ready.
"No door shall stop
Well,
Edith Maximus."
Yeah.
I hope you know since the day she was born, I have not been able to go to the bathroom in peace, so I don't feel bad.
Dude,
The bathroom door stays
Edith,
open.
no
when I
one
am home
blocks
with
Edith
her.
Maximus
true.
from her goal.
That's
no
that's
one.
why that's why
There's
I'm not
no
gonna
such
have kids.
thing as personal space when you become a parent.
Yeah, I want to poop in peace.
Yeah, pooping in peace
Yeah.
is quite nice. I mean, I got my cats who come yell at me every now and then because, like, generally, like one of the bathrooms I love to poop in is like my cat loves to lay in the sink. I bought him multiple beds. I have them all over the house, and homie just chooses to lay in the sink. I think it's just because like
Cats are
that
weird.
when they were kittens, like that he liked to go in my bathroom
Yeah.
sink, so like he just likes it. But I'm like, homie, you are like 12 years old. I have this nice cushion, like memory foam bed for you.
I paid $80 for your bed, and you're sleeping in a sink.
And you're sleeping in the sink.
Bro, they do
like,
that.
At least like for my girl cat, like she's my ride or die, but like I bought like
fuck
this,
the other cat.
Well, my boy cat, he grew up in the garage. He's a garage kid.
Girl cats
okay?
are better.
So, but
Damn,
my ride or
They
die.
are.
Link's my boy.
One of our boy cats has pissed over a couch.
That doesn't happen in a while. That doesn't happen in a while.
Because he disagreed with my pregnancy hormones. A female
true.
cat would not have done that.
Yeah, that's true. No, when she was pregnant, the Navi just decided I'm gonna piss everywhere all the time. It was infuriating. You know what the best part about it is? Pregnant women can't deal with cat piss.
Yeah, toxoplasmosis.
Yeah. So that was fun.
We had a self-cleaning litter box.
That's not.
What?
That
Finish your
doesn't,
story,
that doesn't
sweetie.
help when he's pissing on the carpet.
It's already gone now.
it's already
It's been taken over by
He
the
said,
ADD.
he said, I apologize for the middle of my story interrupting the beginning of yours.
Yeah, sorry guys, my bad for literally having a conversation and telling my story and just straight up getting blindsided by projectile piss.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get girl bossed.
Like straight up, I got girl boss.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you hate to see
Non-culture
it.
coach, stay talking.
Yeah.
Go.
No, I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about now.
You're
Like,
talking
what?
about your girl kitty.
Yeah.
You ride or die, and then your boy cat's garage boy.
Yeah. Garage boy.
Oh. I mean,
That makes sense.
I can't top projectile pee, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was projectile. He just pissed everywhere.
I mean, to be fair, any boy pissing's kind of projectile pee
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
yeah.
right out the urethra. Anywho, talking about baths, I do want to say we talked about baths, guy baths specifically in the Robin Hood Men in Tights reaction, and we had
It happened again recently too.
we had 10-ish comments
About men baths specifically.
man baths. Yeah,
Men baths,
Well, yeah.
yeah,
He
men
said
baths.
he said that he can't take a bath
I just don't
because
like, get the appeal.
he feels like it's like a feminine thing to do because like his mom made him feel like a pussy for doing it.
That's not really.
Wow,
how
that's some deep level trauma you
no,
uncovered.
not really. No, it wasn't really that simple. But
Did I not phrase it correctly?
No. So I explained. So in a way, yes. So that is why I never grew up taking baths because my mom was very like, my mother was very much like hyper conservative, like
Yes.
dated dudes who had the Confederate flag on the inside of the truck.
Well, I mean that's
you know.
culture.
Yeah, duh. Right.
Yeah, it's about heritage.
You know, very, very passive racism constantly throughout my life, like, you know, random things like that. But she was very much like, gave her friends shit because when I was little, she like brought me to a Toys R Us and was like, oh, pick out any toy you want. And I guess I picked like some baby doll and my mom like flipped the fuck out. Or sorry, my I have to clarify because my mom always made a point to clarify in the video. It was a black baby doll, you know, because that's important, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like this whole thing of just like I have to do man things. I'm not allowed to do.
Yeah.
That. That's why I always said that. That's why I never got into comics, because I would have gotten so much shit if I even.
But that's
thought
man
about reading a
things.
comic. Not yeah, but it's nerd things. In my mind, you got to understand that comics are not man things, Sean. Neither are video games.
Fucking nerds.
Well, the things that are man things, okay, is chopping wood, okay, and shooting guns. And
Hell
fucking,
yeah,
you know,
brother.
I did all that shit too. So.
holding the door open for women. I don't know. Like, you know, the logic never
Well,
really.
you should do that.
I
That
agree.
is
I agree.
something.
See, I dude. Dude.
There's nothing
I
that
made my
infuriates
mom
me more
so mad about
when
that.
I hold the door open for somebody and they just don't fucking say anything.
No, that and it's like when you let them like walk by you in the parking lot when you're driving and you let them go in front and they don't even give you like the that
Anything,
or
they
the
just
nod.
go.
Like you're like I should be allowed to run you over now.
Yep.
But no, yeah. So
But yeah, it was just like it was like you don't take guys.
there
don't
was
take
so
baths,
no, there was like
right?
a handful of comments that were pressed about because I think I was like, yeah, you just gotta get you like a nice bath bomb, get you a good book, and this and that, right? And like they're like, no, that is like men take showers, and it's like,
no, literally, that's how I was raised.
It's like, dude, you know what being a man is? Doing whatever the fuck you want. I don't let anybody tell me shit to do.
Real men wear
it's
pink,
not. Like I don't have anything
Is it
inherently.
the law?
Yeah, so like for perspective, right? Like I don't have anything inherently against baths. I've never.
No, I'm
really,
not saying you
I've
did.
never
I'm just
done
saying,
them.
like-
I've never. It's just never been a thing. So I've
Tub
just
maxing,
never
bro.
had.
We
I've
even
never
have,
had like a desire. To,
No, once
I
you
guess.
have like a good bath, like it's over.
Which is
like
we have such a nice bathtub.
Yeah, it's just the desire is not
listen
there.
to the setup of this tub, okay? I am very good about my bath.
I do like that the comments reaffirmed that I was right. That was the thing.
No, they didn't reaffirm
No,
that
I've
you're
got
right.
like
They
a-
reaffirmed that they're fucking stupid too.
I've got like a pillow that suctions to the tub so you can lean your head on it. And then I've got these really nice bath bombs from the same. He brought me these bath bombs like a couple Christmases ago, and they were amazing. So now
you
I
should
get
see the foot massager that's still in the closet.
that I bought you for
I use
Christmas.
a foot massager every day.
No, that was for you
Was it? Why did I get a foot massager?
because I thought you needed it.
Wait a second.
I thought that was Bree's.
He thought the present was for you. You actually
Yeah.
bought the present.
Yeah, he opened
No,
it.
I straight up thought that
Y'all
was a
talk
Bree.
at home? Y'all have a conversation?
No, it's been in the closet since we moved, and I've just been like, I wonder if she's ever going to use this.
And then the whole time she's wondering, I wonder if he's ever going to use
It's like,
this.
damn, he never used that
You
foot
guys
massager
never
I
do
got.
like
I'm a man. I don't use foot massager.
Bitch, I use a foot massager every day.
He complained about his feet hurting when he was working
Yeah.
out. This was back
That's
when
funny.
he started to work out. And I was like, oh my gosh, well, what a nice gift it would be if at the end of the day you could get your foot massaged before you go to bed.
For fucking months.
Especially when you injured your foot.
Wholeheartedly,
Yes.
bro. For months, I've been under the impression this was hers, and then she just didn't use it.
Bro, self-care is like something everybody should practice. Like, you do not, like, especially walking, the way we walk and stuff like that, you don't want to develop plantar fasciitis or anything. You want to like break up the scar tissue and stuff like that in your feet. You need to actively like take care of your feet.
Yes.
Get a
You have to
massage.
scrub that skin off your feet. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know
scrub.
about it. That sounds.
I scrub.
why
I mean, if you got a callus going, you got to get rid of
I
that
got- I
too.
got
To be
time for
clear,
that.
to be clear, I do scrub my feet. Unlike the myriad of men out there who believe that your feet get clean just from the water, that's not a thing.
I
Wash
believe
your
science
fucking
backs
feet.
us up on that. Also, I spray Clorox on my shower floor, and I'm
then you
pretty
just-
sure the
you just-
Clorox cleans my
You
feet.
just rub your feet there.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that bleach right there.
Yeah.
cleaning your feet.
No, but
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
this like
Kills
nice like table thing that you set over the bath so you can set your tablet there and
Just
watch
see, I
told him he
something
could
get
and
one
your
of those.
book
While
and you
we're
can put your
discussing.
phone
And he's like,
down.
doesn't the book get wet?
And I'm like, who fucking cares? It's a book.
Are you sitting it in the water?
No, like your arm. Again, I don't think baths.
I said, are you
fucking logistics.
No, I said, are you cannonballing in the tub? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean,
Like,
do you not like?
You know what?
soap
Do you
and
splash
no, your
around like a
hands, your
fucking
fingers
toddler?
are wet. You got soap.
He needs
like,
some duckies
I'll
in
come
there
over
with
to your
him.
house. We'll take a bath together. I'll teach you how to do
Wait,
this.
how have you never seen her taking a bath and seeing this in action?
No, I mean, well, I've never really walked in and she's been like reading a fucking physical book.
Because I don't read. But I do
We can
watch
tell.
my shows on my
Yeah, her
tablet.
programs.
That's different though. You're not like touching the
Oh,
tablet.
are you more worried about the book than my hundreds of dollars iPad?
Because the tablets are waterproof. They're not waterproof, but they're like water resistant.
Yes.
Books are not water resistant.
I mean, to an extent.
What?
They're still just a book.
I mean, it's just a book.
You just dry.
You just try
yeah.
it.
It's not
Put
like
it in
the
rice.
Yeah, but then it gets all fucking wavy.
Who
and
fucking cares? The words are still there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like to take care of my
Are
stuff.
you renting it from the library?
Yeah.
Do you need to return it to the lady or something?
I'll
Like,
buy you a mass production paperback. Those are like $4.
if you're that worried, you could always put it in a Ziploc bag and try to read it through that. if you want
I've
to.
done that a few
How is
times.
that going to work?
You like,
You can't turn the page.
yeah, you open it back up, turn the page, and zip it back.
I've even got like
Again, but my point is that aren't your hands wet? So when you touch
No.
the book,
Well,
that's why you wipe them on a washcloth or a towel.
There's a thing.
There's literally towels hanging in front of the bathtub. I also have a towel hanging on the side of the bathtub.
Nah, dude.
Also,
I don't
have
understand
I have
bath
a
logic.
plethora.
I just don't.
I have a plethora of
I
face
don't think you understand how
masks,
water works.
under eye masks.
I do.
Like clay masks
I'm never
for
going
your
to take
face.
a fucking book into the shower.
Like,
Well, true, but
see, like I haven't taken a bath since I was like 10 years old because I hit my growth spurt and I can't fit in a bathtub.
nah, you can fit in
comfortably.
an actual like tub.
Like
Like
a
a
deep
big boy
tub?
tub, yeah.
Yeah.
But like the tubs
You
around
could
here,
fit in
none of
our
them.
tub.
You can
Our
fit in
tub,
my
fit in
tub.
yeah.
that tub. You could probably fit in his tub.
Yeah, I made that was like one of our make or breaks for a house.
think you're
is the
misunderstanding
bath-
how big
For
some
a
of these
straight
tubs
leg
are.
sit, if I'm sitting in a tub, I want to be sitting
Nah,
like
you
this. I
gotta-
don't want to be sitting like
Nah,
this.
you gotta chillax. Just like a nice
Yeah,
nice
so like
position.
the problem is I can't extend my leg.
Oh man, it
with
ain't
my
our fault. You
tailbone
got
being
a
the
3-inch
thing.
torso.
My bad, okay, dude. My bad for having the legs of a freaking.
no,
It
okay.
is crazy
You can
that
fit my
his
toe.
legs are like
You got
what?
very long legs.
like
Oh, yeah.
double the length.
Yeah,
of
no, if
my-
if you look at me and Eric sitting here, people would think I'm as tall as him. Mm-hmm. And it's then when we stand up, he's like 4 inches taller than I am.
Yep.
But no, you get a nice bath bomb like me, like working out and stuff like that. I get sore, so like I get like Epsom salts.
Yep.
You put that in there, like the
Epsom
magnesium
salts and
sinks
then
into
the
your
bath
skin,
bomb.
and yeah, I mean it's just nice, man.
no,
and the
you
thing
mentioned
is,
you mentioned
so
it, and I
good
think we
for
should.
your
I think we should do
muscles.
bath bombs.
let's do bath bombs.
I feel like that's something we could
I
make.
have at least 20 bath bombs in the bathroom.
we could make bath bombs.
We could make a commercial.
sort of
for
stupid bath
Sorta
bombs.
Stupid.
Man bomb.
A man bomb.
Man bomb.
but
And
you
we all
gotta-
just like we all hop
We'll make
in a
woman bombs
bathtub.
too.
Okay.
you
And
know,
then we
but-
just throw it in. Like it's a man bomb.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're paying attention to what you're putting in that shit because
Yeah.
you fuck up a woman's pH and you're just fucked.
But it's a man
bombs.
bomb.
Yeah.
It's not a woman bomb.
Yeah, women aren't allowed to buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like pizza.
It's like dude wipes. You're not buying dude wipes, right? Exactly. Why aren't you buying
Of
dude
course not,
wipes?
because
Bree?
they're a
We got
lower
dude wipes
quality
here.
We
product.
bought dude wipes, but
Then
they've
my
already been
woman
replaced by
wipes.
those pink ones.
Yeah, yeah. Rosewater smells good. My asshole smells like a garden now.
Hey man, the dude wipes were minty.
That's true.
Oh, now
Dude,
you
no,
brought them
yeah,
the
that's
rosewater
thing.
ones, right?
No,
the pink pack.
Sean replaced them.
Yeah, I replaced those with the
You
good
didn't
wipes.
like the pink ones?
No,
I replaced them with the pink ones.
dude wipes with the rose
Oh,
water
those
one.
ones are so much better. Because like
why?
I just said, the dude wipes
they're
are
pink.
lower in quality than the
They
woman
are.
wipes.
No, absolutely
The
no.
only good thing
They're
about the-
capitalizing on people
the
who were
only good thing
raised the
about
way I
wi-
was.
The only good thing about the dude wipes is they're thicker. It's kind of like
Fair, yeah.
It's that
if
catch-all.
you got a mess back there, like you might need a dude wipe.
When you get off the toilet and you're sweating,
Yeah.
okay, that's when you need a dude wipe. You gotta
Yeah,
reach
like
for that.
if you're
cool
using the
Christmas.
bathroom and your feet come off the ground, like
No, dude, like, shitter's shaking.
you okay?
Wow.
Sound like you're knocking in
Bree
there.
has the squatty potty. We have the squatty potty. That
I
just kinda
have the
showed up one
we
day.
have the
Whoa,
squatty.
yeah,
I didn't
what
buy
was
it.
that about?
I bought the squatty potty because I do
Is that
things.
like one of those like the bench or
Oh,
whatever?
that's
I do
'Cause
the
it
I
helps.
buy
It's
things.
convenient.
It lines up your colon.
Yeah,
It's
like
convenient.
Nicole.
My love language is buying him things that I think will improve his quality of life.
And then he always forgets and thinks that he bought it.
I use the squatty potty.
Yeah, no,
Nothing's wrong with
It's
the
just a
squatty
foot rest.
potty.
I will say, really dumb name. Very dumb name.
I mean, it
But
had to
there's
be
been a
catchy,
lot
right?
of things I've bought him that he's like, oh, this is actually really helpful. Oh, this is really
Use
convenient.
the foot massager. Trust me, it will help you.
Well, now
Especially
that I
like,
know,
is it one
now
of those
that I
I'm
found out it's
so-
mine.
Does it do the compression as well?
It has been almost a year
Oh shit!
since
Oh,
I bought
shit.
that.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it would have
shit.
been last holiday. I thought it was hers.
Yeah, I mean, no, like
You thought you bought it?
I thought it was yours from something. I don't know.
yeah, but no, circulation in your feet is like incredibly important.
Yeah.
Like, you want to, yeah.
But,
Especially
like,
with the
it's just
walking.
like-
Right after your walk, massage your feet.
When am I gonna have time to do that?
When you're laying in bed at night on your phone, just
sit there.
massage your feet for 15
I can't
freaking
lay
minutes.
and massage.
Just
Yeah, you
sit
can sit
there.
up.
Or when you're sitting at your desk, bring the foot massage to your desk.
It's crazy that our whole livelihood relies on each other.
Yeah, right.
It's kind of wild. We got significant blind spots for each of us.
That's fine. You know?
Together, we make one whole person.
I'm sorry I wasn't grown up in a as accepting home as you, Sean.
Oh, God.
No, my parents were great. Like, you know,
No, it sounds like it. You always said good things.
It was
about your
one of
parents.
those like where my parents like one of those where like they're like, oh, we don't care if you date someone from different races as long as it's a girl. And then like after a while, it was like it can be a guy too. And then after a while, I was like, for the love of God, just don't die alone. Like, so, you know, it's pretty accepting household.
Funny that you say that. Like, my mama said that to me. She'd be like, "Have you found anyone yet?"
It's like,
And
so
I'm
when are you having a kid?
"No." Yeah, she asked me that. I'm like, "You're not getting one." Like,
Yeah.
Not
Not unless you rent it from somewhere.
that's the truth. Like,
Damn.
me and my mom got some.
You can rent one of ours for the
we got a
holiday if you need
pass.
to
I like-
just
I
act
like
like you got
kids.
one.
Would you like to dump your
I like being the fun uncle,
No,
jacking them up on sugar,
you
then
are
sending them back
legitimately-
where they're supposed to
Fall's
go.
great.
Other than like the copious amounts of sugar that I have to be like, hey, too much occasionally, you are great with kids.
Yeah.
Like you're
You
great
guys should
with the
totally
EV
come
and
babysit Maeve so we can go Christmas shopping.
No, I got
He's
shit
like,
to
I don't
do.
want to do that.
No, like, dude, that's like when I bought Eevee, like that Kirby like music thing. I was like hero for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that shit like that's awesome. Where
She
it's
loves
like,
that thing
It's
still.
like, here's the thing, and they're like, yeah, and you're like, fuck yeah. But then I don't have to go home and deal with the sound.
Yeah, I don't have to deal with the
Yeah,
sound.
those
It's
things
just-
get locked
Maeve's
away.
getting a drum kit one day.
No, we were that. With,
Oh, that's fine.
What was it?
That's
Like I think it
fine.
was Bree's like nephews. We got them like a Switch
Mm-hmm.
for Christmas, and I think you were saying that like, wasn't it like maybe I'm mixing it up with somebody on my side of the family? Wasn't it like not a problem, but like wasn't it like?
Oh, did they get addicted to it?
Well, no, it's like I think it was that it was expensive.
Well, it's one Switch divided between 3 boys.
Yeah.
yeah, that was some
So-
fist fights right there.
You know, it's and they range from ages 6 to 10.
Yeah,
So-
so,
Pretty deep,
they're
yeah.
sentient now.
They're
so
at the
Yes.
prime age where the siblings start to fight.
yeah.
Especially as one is about to go into like middle school soon.
So you created violence.
Well,
no, we
I
introduced
also-
them to video games.
We also made a deal with them if they get
So games
if
do
they
make
get
you
all
violent.
A's this year, we'll buy them a PlayStation and
I
their
didn't even know
grades.
that.
Yes, I did tell you this. I asked you if it was fine and you said yes.
It's
He was
fine.
like, look, he was
But-
reading something. He was like, "Is this? Can I do this?" Mm-hmm.
Dude, but their
Yep,
grades complete 180. They have straight A's this entire year so
Damn.
far.
What I'm hearing is you're bribing them.
Yeah, and I'm fine because guess who gets to use it when I visit?
Fair.
Why don't you? Just,
I get to play Black Ops,
I mean,
you could just get a PlayStation Portable.
but I don't play the
No, you
place.
still have to. You still have to have a PlayStation.
no, not no more.
Not
You
no
got the
more.
update.
But I'm not
So,
gonna-
Yeah, they just.
I'm not
pushed-
gonna play. I'm not gonna play Call of Duty handheld.
You know, so they
Oh, that'd probably be pretty
they-
cool.
no, they straight up,
well.
they pushed a massive firmware update to it recently, where
looks like I'm
now
buying
you
that.
do not have to remote play. You can now stream. I think there's about 150 like PS5 games, and
It's
they're
growing, yeah.
expanding the library. But now all you need to be is connected to Wi-Fi.
Great.
Which is awesome. Finally, they're getting their shit together.
Well, think
trying to
about
get
it
on
from this
Nintendo
perspective. A
or,
PlayStation 5 costs
Xbox.
$400 to $500. You can buy a portable for $200 and play legitimate, like you
All
play
the
it.
PlayStation games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
It's
wrong.
like a much cheaper
That's just all
alternative.
for Christmas, baby.
I went from having like nothing to play, and now somehow I have to juggle Black Ops, Genshin, and Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, you're still like an Xbox kid though. Like
Yeah.
we've graduated from that.
Same.
Shut the fuck up.
Have you seen that this is the Xbox? Xbox also made a massive
Yeah, they
update
did. I saw
recently
that.
Really?
Where, so before you could only
Are
stream.
they not mid anymore?
Well, kind of. So you still
said
need
kinda.
you still need Game Pass Ultimate to use this.
Sure.
But prior, the only way you could stream your games on your TV or your phone
Mm.
or whatever, it had to be Game Pass games. Well, now you do that for Game Pass games, but also
Okay.
any Xbox game you own, or at least the ones that are supported at the moment. If you own the games, you can now remote play them like on your phone and shit.
So
Interesting.
Xbox is finally a step ahead on PlayStation then, right now.
I mean, I feel like with that stuff, they've always been a
they've
step
been-
ahead.
yeah.
Well,
The
aren't
thing
they
is-
about to come out with a handheld too?
They
They just
announced
don't
it,
have
but
like
it's
the
going to be
fucking
years.
game.
I know,
Yeah,
but I
PlayStation
know.
I think they
does.
said
yeah,
it's
they don't have
the-
the quality.
It's a step.
It's crazy that Xbox hasn't had one yet. It's like I think that's the problem with Xbox.
What,
is
a good game?
They make a lot of smart decisions, but they take too long to implement them, and it got to the point where they're dying.
Yeah.
Like
well, no, we've been in the fold of that company. So
Yeah.
it's like, we understand
Yeah.
and we've seen how long it takes them to accomplish anything, even simple tasks.
because
So-
it is one of those things where like I wish I liked Xbox more because of the fact that like the Game Pass is great and their library and backwards
No, it's great,
compatibility
yeah.
is great
And day one shit
and
is
the
awesome.
streaming stuff is great.
Yeah.
Like everything they've done is very
But
very good.
The problem is now, like everything has been catered to PS5 so hard that like even though I have Game Pass and I had COD day one to play it,
it
I
doesn't
still
matter.
bought it for PS5
Yeah,
just
same.
because that's the console I have
Yeah.
plugged in most of the time.
well,
now.
no, it's that, and on top of that, they
granted they own Activision
well,
now, so
but
they
it's
still
that,
got
and
the money.
there's also been a massive uptick in exclusives from third party. Not because people want to make the game exclusively for PlayStation.
Yeah.
It's because the fucking
that's where everybody is.
the Series S has become
Oh,
too hard
yeah.
to develop for, and because they're already barely selling copies because Xbox is so low in comparison to the other ones.
Yeah, they need to
They're
stop
just
that
not
shit.
doing it, which is crazy. And it's just like I don't really know what the solution is because I feel like they need to just kind of. It almost feels like they need to just accept that the Series S is underpowered and write it off, and just be like it's the X.
Well, I mean,
like-
it's like one of those. If a game can still go to it, go to it. And if it can't, it
Well,
can't.
think
Like,
about it. They try.
you know.
It's unfortunate, and like I understand more and more why businesses happen this way. But it's like they tried to be the consumer-friendly brand.
And it fucked them.
And it has not worked. It's backfired, which is crazy because you would think it would be the opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know. Keep talking shit.
No, I mean, we're gassing them up. It's just, it's not working.
No, I would love to be an Xbox kid again. Like, I like the controller still more than the PlayStation
that I
controller.
know.
My
I
elite controller
disagree on
is
that.
elite. Literally.
I much prefer the normal sticks to the
No, I like
offset.
the, I,
don't know
I
why.
like the offset sticks.
I like the offset sticks. I prefer them next to each other. I don't know why. It might just be being like having PlayStation my whole life.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Well, I mean, you mostly play it. Which do you prefer? Because you got bigger hands, probably just because you're taller.
I like the Xbox.
Let me see your
I
hand.
mean,
Same.
Yeah, we're like
Literally
identical.
same.
So I don't.
Damn.
Yeah, so your hand's big.
Yeah. So what do you like more?
What
Xbox.
about mine?
Good, it's bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I literally would be able to like crush my hand around yours. So like for me, the issue is like I like PlayStation's controller button layout. The problem is after I play for so long, these fingers, like my
Do
pinky,
you use
my
a PlayStation
Do they start
controller?
cramping?
They start cramping.
Yeah.
I use Elite too, and like even like that, it's because
Xbox
of
Elite?
huh?
Xbox Elite?
Well, no, I'm talking about PlayStation controller.
No, like if I
That's why
play
we have
if I
those. I
play the
hate
PlayStation long enough, like I'll have to start holding these like fingers out
Yeah,
straight.
I have to straighten it because
Really?
like my
Yeah,
hands will
yeah.
straight up lock.
Yeah.
Because like
You know,
same thing.
I just wrap the bottom ones around the.
No, like I don't know what it is. Like my shit starts cramping.
It's not. But the thing is, with
I
the
get a
PlayStation,
nice
with,
good grip like
with an
this.
Xbox controller, it's a
Yeah,
it's a girthy.
Yeah, it's
cord.
like, well, no, it's
So
like my
it's like
whole
I
hand
can't
is like
fully wrap my hand
Yeah, it's
around
like my whole hand is like holding the Xbox controller.
I want you to hold. Is this what I?
Where like where if I'm holding a PlayStation controller, like
hold this PS.
No, fuck that one, dude. Fuck that one so much.
look at this, I can go almost
Yeah.
a full wrap
Yeah.
around the back end of
The
this controller.
PS3
Like,
controller is
it's-
legitimately one of
yeah.
the worst controllers ever made.
Like, I
dude,
mean,
they're so
it's
tiny.
yeah, it's like, dude, I swallow.
And it's like
this
I
thing.
want something that like
The
these
PS4 was
fingers
better than
don't hurt
PS5.
after a while.
Like I've preferred the Xbox controller up until the DualSense. Like even the PS4 controller, which was infinitely better than that piece of shit. But like I actually like the DualSense a lot. I think it's.
I like dual. So the thing is, I like PlayStation controllers because one, they're durable. The controllers don't lose their dead zone as fast.
Yeah.
I will
I've
say-
blown through an insane amount of.
I will
Xbox
say
controllers.
I know a lot
The
of people
drift
had
on 'em's
issues
pretty
with
shit.
elites, but my first elite, how long did I have that thing? I fucking wore
Yeah,
that
your
thing.
first one, and then the
out.
second
No.
Elite we broke in like 3 months.
I will say, like, I got the Elite originally because of that problem, because I
like the back pedals, right?
Yeah.
It gives these fingers something to do.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, the elites were made like garbage. I hate
Well,
to say it.
Mine
no,
lasted
but, like,
so
that's just like-
long,
the first
though.
one, no, wholeheartedly, the first Elite they put out was good.
No.
And then they made them cheaper.
Yeah.
Because I think they tried to give too many customizable options.
Yeah. And it
I
made it
think-
worse.
And it just got to
Especially
point
like the
where,
D-pad
And they
shit.
look way
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah.
Like,
It looks
dude,
nicer.
her Elite controller's sick. Like
My
it's
Elite-
custom
my new-
made,
yeah,
it's
I got
super
one of,
nice.
like-
mine's
her
like peeling
battery
shit.
life lasts fucking forever.
Forever.
Where I'm having to charge my goddamn PlayStation controller every fucking day. I've debated trying to see if there is modifications where I can install a better battery into that thing.
I
'Cause
can
that's
get
my
a week.
only complaint.
I can get probably at least a week out of my elite
Dude,
controller
I
before-
charge my
When-
PS5
3 hours,
every-
baby.
Yeah.
when it tells me that it battery is running low. I still have like another full week of using that controller
crazy.
before it'll die.
No, since your boy has gorilla strength in his hands, gassing myself up real quick. No, like, so a normal Xbox controller will last me about 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
An Elite will last me about a year before I have to change it.
Yeah. Especially
Because like
that's also-
I just rip them up.
The Elite, I was also not the Elite 2. I don't think the Elite 2 came out when I was still playing Apex, but the first Elite took
I don't know,
all
it's been a
that.
fa- it's
took
been a handful of years
fucking
since the 2.
beating. Me playing Apex, I was fucking.
Well, especially at that
I
time,
mean,
you
that's
were
taking my
you were
anger out on
because
that
Apex
thing.
was streaming
Terrible.
full time, so you were using it.
Excuse me. What'd you just
I
say?
said Apex is terrible.
Oh, I thought you said I was terrible. I was like,
It is
I'll
kinda
make you
bad
eat
now.
your words right now.
Like it was a
No.
fun game back in the day when it launched,
No,
but they
it-
did
no.
nothing to fucking address any
the
of
newest
the third-party
update is
issues.
apparently pretty good. They brought
That's
back
a
all the
lie.
season
I
one
don't
shit.
believe
I
any of that.
refuse.
I mean, I can't play now because I'm old, but back
He's
in
a
my
jerk.
prime, back in my prime, I was good, but I can't play
Her
it anymore.
prime. How old are you?
Her
Your
prime.
prime.
Her prime.
Your prime. I
I'm
hate you.
old.
Girl, you're
26.
not even like 30 yet. I don't want to hear that.
Back when I first started playing Apex, I was what, like 21?
Oh, so long ago.
So
Bright-eyed
you're saying
and
you're past,
bushy-tailed.
you're past the peak now?
yeah.
You're
100%.
just going downhill?
100%.
It
Just
really is
rolling
like
My
downhill?
hearing's starting to go out.
Wait till you hit 30.
Yeah. Just
My
wait.
like hand-eye
wait till you hit
coordination is starting to
35.
go out.
Do you guys hear about PlayStation is apparently talking about buying From Software?
I hope they don't.
I hope they don't either.
That will ruin them.
I don't think it'll ruin them.
No, they'll go in there immediately fire everyone, and then Skeleton Crew the fuck out of it.
I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried that like they're gonna make all the games exclusive.
No, they will.
Now, in which like I have a PlayStation, it doesn't really matter to me, but like I feel like it's very clear that Elden Ring was as popular as it was because
the guy was on
available
everything.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And I know that they're still doing PC. So even if they did come out with an Elden Ring 2 and they own them, it would still come to PC. But dude, they would totally be like, yeah, fuck you, Xbox, you don't get it.
See, I'm worried that PlayStation eventually is going to get so cocky that they are so in the lead now that they're going to start a PC game launcher and then just try to sell through themselves.
I mean, they kind of.
still.
I don't think they would because of the fact that everybody that has done that, it's backfired and they've all gone running back to Steam.
They'd have to compete.
Like
with
even
Steam.
Ubisoft, right? Like they've all run back to Steam because I think they've all just accepted
true.
that like they can have their own launcher, but, if you're not on Steam,
that
you're
is a
fucking
game
yourself.
company, not an overall platform.
True.
Did you guys see the nominations for Game of the Year?
Oh
Yeah.
I don't remember what they are. I want to
let's
pull it
go
up.
through this.
While he's going through this, on a side note, I want to give a shout out to my boy Gus who found
Oh,
his
I
forever
saw
home.
that.
Let's go!
I saw that.
Ooh, Gus!
Editor will include a photo.
Yeah,
of him,
I got a couple pictures
of his little
of his new
sending
forever
away
family.
photo.
You showed me a picture, and he's going to a family that has other.
Yeah, there are other puppers that are like
Yeah.
Gus, and Gus is just going to be so happy in his new home. I just want to
That's so good.
just show some love to the rest of the animals that are also in the shelter listening to the Sorta podcast. Appreciate you.
Got that dog in them, and possibly cats.
And cats, and snakes, and parrots, and whatever,
You know.
whatever other
All the
animals that are
animals
there.
that
Maybe a
need love
tiger.
out there.
Do they just not have it?
What is the name of said mystery person that has Gus? Do they want their name out
I don't
there?
think that they said their name.
Okay, well,
they're-
thank you, mystery person.
Yeah, thank you for a mystery adopter.
Why are you clicking so many
By the
links?
way,
I wanted to
Billy's,
see if I could find
for-
the actual proper one.
for the lonely Billies that are in your house that don't have a pet and you're wondering if you should get a pet, go adopt. Okay, go rescue.
No, that's my boy Gravy. I mean, all my dogs. Well, technically, all my dogs are adopted. Like Frankie was a stray that I literally I will tell the full story of like getting Frankie, but like he was a stray. Cricket, they were going to give her up when she was still a puppy, so we took her. And then Gravy, like I adopted from a humane society, and like everybody's like shocked. They're like, "Is his dog's name actually Gravy?"
What's wrong with that? That's a
Yeah, and
sick
I was
name.
like, "Hell yeah, that's my boy."
Dude,
That's my
Gravy's an
Gravy.
awesome
That's my
name.
lap dog, man. Dude, the other dogs like they'll want to sit beside me and want pet and held every now and then. Gravy actively wants to be in my lap 24/7 if he could be, and he
What
is
a
like
good
probably
boy.
90
That is
pounds.
a good boy.
Such a good boy.
Rumble doesn't give a fuck about me unless it's in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping or,
He's my boy.
you know, he wants food.
He's my boy.
I will say it is like kind of like a child now where like I will be sitting there pooping and Gravy will come into the bathroom and he'll just be like,
Rumble
doing?
follows me
Yeah.
through the entire house, everywhere
Yeah.
I go.
He's very protective.
and it's like,
of her.
bro, you just got 5 minutes, man. We'll go outside. We'll toss a rope. We'll go have fun. You just gotta let me finish here.
So, Game of the Year nominees: Astrobot.
Boo.
Not surprising.
Probably won't win though. It's going against Wukong and Elden Ring.
Yeah,
and Final
no,
Fantasy.
it's
it'll
not
be-
going to compete Wukong. and
It'll
Elden
beat
Ring.
Wukong. I think Elden Ring's gonna win.
Sir.
It's a better game than
Astrobot
Wukong.
is.
Astrobot is infinitely
You know
better
what?
than Wukong.
I'm dark horse metaphor.
Maybe. I mean, so you have Astrobot.
Whoa, what the fuck was that
No,
response?
it's good, but like
You haven't played
Better
it.
than
what do you
these
mean
other
it's good,
games?
but you haven't played it?
it doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
I haven't played any of these
Astrobot.
shits except
Meanwhile,
Astro
Astrobot.
Wukong.
like what takes it.
I mean, I'm actually surprised to see Balatro up there.
I don't even know what Balatro
Okay, can you
is.
explain
like a
it? You were
card
kind
game,
of talking
isn't it?
about it the other day.
My buddy tried to get me into it, but like
It's
I
like a
watched
card
it and I was
game,
like,
right?
It's a card game roguelike that is poker. It is very weird to
Interesting.
explain.
It
but
sounds
it's
hard
like,
to understand.
It's hard to understand. Believe me, I was like watching. I was like, dude, you have like
So-
3 aces. He's like, no, this is terrible.
That's
we're
crazy.
playing high-low?
So this is nominated for Game of the Year. That's
Yeah,
wild.
it's
So
very
is it
interesting
like
to see up there.
Hearthstone?
It's
but
absolutely
actual-
losing, but
Well, I don't think you play online. I think it's single player.
You play
I mean,
against like
I don't.
computer?
Listen, I am a. My buddy's gonna hate me because I'm explaining this
infinite
fucking
poker
terribly right now.
possibilities.
But like, I don't know much about this game besides it's poker and it's roguelike. And he tried to get me into it. 'Cause he's like, dude, you like roguelikes? And I'm like, I don't like that game. That's confusing.
I mean, I will say
I
the
do wanna
fact that-
try it.
The fact that this is even nominated is pretty wild, though. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Which
I
it
mean,
goes to
John
sh-
loves poker, so like this
Yeah,
would
I
be up
mean,
his alley.
I used to be a professional poker player.
Maybe we should do this.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm down to
we
give
do
it a
Bellagio
try.
stream.
Well, I mean, you're a strategist,
People
and I'm a
might like
poker player.
actually
Like, put our
watching
minds
it.
together, culture
Yeah.
couch, stay
That's
winning.
probably something people would enjoy watching.
yeah.
You want to fuck around with that on stream one day?
We could.
We can.
I'm not opposed to playing like I mean, we played basically almost everything else on stream.
So we have
Might as well play
Astrobot,
Bellagio.
Balatro, Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah, baby.
This is an interesting one because they just changed the rules this year. Is Elden Ring Shadow of the
no,
Erdtree,
no,
so
okay.
DLC? Yeah.
There should be a DLC category.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know.
That way too. Maybe companies will try to make better DLC.
Yeah.
You know.
But this also makes me wonder if DLC can be nominated for Game of the Year because it's that good. I mean, that in theory might make people.
I mean, this was a whole nother expansion onto the game.
But that's what I'm
right?
saying.
Like,
yeah.
You
a
might
lot of
see
bosses.
you might see
And that's fair.
DLC become better because
That's what I'm saying.
you know
Yeah,
you
no,
see
that's what I'm
massive
saying.
sale boost from Game of the Year.
Yeah,
So like
that's what I'm saying though, is that like expansion DLC should be its own category. Like Elden Ring is now what, 4 years
Yeah,
old?
It's 4 years old and it's already one Game of the Year.
Because you would
Yeah.
go up with
It's already
Erdtree, they
won
would
it.
go
Like,
Destiny
Had its
Final
moment.
It
Shape,
shouldn't be able to be like, oh, I have
the
twice.
Diablo DLC,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I mean, like, and granted, like anything going up against Erdtree is going to lose. I feel like this year if you had a DLC category, but who fucking cares? It's
So-
just because it's that.
It's the
good.
best DLC.
Weird thing, but like I feel like a better selling point, like to piggyback off what you guys are with the expansion, is it's like if I'm a new person, I've never seen it, and I'm walking into GameStop right now, and I'm like, hey, I want to look at dude, this Elden Ring looks awesome, right? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden you see Game of the Year for 2022, and then 2 years or 3
Yeah.
years later you see Expansion of the Year.
Yeah.
That's a better selling point than Game of the Year 2022 and Game of the Year 2024.
Yeah, because the
It's
first
like,
thing they're
that's
going to
weird.
do is like, fucking
how do they have two different Game of
Yeah.
the Years when it's
Yeah.
already
Yeah,
in the
my
game,
first reaction
right?
would be like, that's stupid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
stupid.
it's-
But if it had
super-
expansion of the year and it literally said that, I'd be like, so not only did they hit Game of the
There's
Year,
more
but
there.
2 years later they put out an expansion
Yeah.
and that got expansion of the year.
Yeah, it's
like
super
that would be a
weird.
better selling point.
Oh yeah, for
You know what's
sure.
funny is we all love Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
And we
It's not gonna win.
And all of us were like, eh.
Bro, I never even
didn't
finished it.
play
Like
it.
I started picking it up,
No.
playing it, and then Erdtree came out, and I just got
I
lost.
played about 5 hours of Metaphor, but like, I mean, me and him are Persona nerds.
I like
and-
Metaphor,
and-
but like I don't know. I like the aesthetic, but it's just not hitting the way Persona does.
I mean, I feel like obvious reasons. It's a different kind of world. And like, I think one of the cool things about Persona is like the whimsy and like the fairy tale-esque nature
just
of the real world.
The batshit thing of you go from shooting yourself in
Yeah.
the head to going to school.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's that too. Like it's relatable in that sense, though.
Yeah.
Like going to school and then they're like
Getting a
it's the
part-time
surrealism,
job.
like the craziness of
Eating the mega beef bowl.
Yeah, going to the batting cage and all that jazz, right? So like I don't know. I can actually see Metaphor winning because it's good. I
Metaphor-
can literally see every game there winning except
Metaphor
Balatro. I
got
just
very
don't know
good
anything about it.
reviews. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got really good reviews. Black Myth Wukong. I don't know what the reviews are in Balatro, but Black Myth Wukong is the lowest rated.
Look up
thing
the
on this
Balatro real
list.
quick reviews. I'm actually
Yeah.
kind of curious what the reviews are in this game.
Because Black Myth Wukong is the lowest rated game on that list.
I brought up a couple months ago before these came out, we were talking about the Game Awards, and I said that Wukong would probably be on it, and he didn't think it would.
no, I thought it would be on it. I don't think it'll.
No, I still haven't beaten Wukong because I want like the good ending and I want to take my time.
Wow.
10 out of 10.
it's
Metacritic
90 on
90%.
Metacritic.
God damn.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's do this on stream one day. I want to.
94% for Astrobot.
I mean, bro, I wouldn't be. I watched you play all of Astrobot.
It was awesome.
And like,
It's one of the best games I've played. in a very long time.
I want to play it.
6
I
out of 10
guarantee the
game rant.
1 stars are either going to be it didn't work well on PC,
Yep. What's
the
or it's
Metacritic?
going to be people that just hate China.
I have like 98% at Astrobot.
What's the actual Metacritic? I don't really care about Metacritic, but it's the at least consistent in comparison to the other ones. Yeah, 81. That makes sense.
Which is still good. Very
yeah,
good.
I didn't play the Final Fantasy game.
Is that only on PC?
We got more obsessed with the card game aspect of Final Fantasy.
It was so good.
like we literally
That needs its own game.
Honestly, I think I remember him one
It's
night
awesome.
just
I
playing
just
it
grinded
for
that shit.
hours
we
at
literally
night.
quit playing the game, and we were like, "Dude, go back and do the cards."
So pretty much every one of these are not between 9 and 10 out of 10s,
Right.
except for Wukong, which is about
81.
an 80.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I feel like it's going to go to Elden Ring, and I think the reason why is it already has won Game of the Year. It already has that on its sleeve, and now you could potentially see that people might not vote for it out of principle because of that.
No,
and that might be why
it should not be in the Game of the Year.
No. So if you take this out, what would you say? Because I'm going to put Astrobot there.
I would say, I mean, since I don't know anything about Balatro, I mean, it may, because I think Disco Elysium won one year, right? And that was an indie game.
Because these are I think like the underdogs in the sense of like Final Fantasy Remake was great, and I think even won Game of the Year. We knew it was going to be good, right?
Yeah.
Metaphors made by Atlas, it's made by the Persona people. Obviously, it was going to be good.
Yeah.
Elden Ring again. Obviously, it was going to be good. This was completely out of nowhere. Their very first game. They've never made a game before.
I think like the dark horse would be Black Myth or Balatro.
Yeah. Astrobot's PlayStation, so it's like even though it was an underdog, I don't think people expect it to be as
personally,
good.
like gun to my head, if I had to just like pick, it's going to be one of the juggernauts. It's either going to be Final Fantasy or it's going to be Erdtree.
Yep.
I could see that.
Which either way, I mean,
Because
Erdtree shouldn't be there.
Because
I want it to
outside
be
of
Black
Erdtree,
it
Myth or
needs to be in its
Astrobot.
own DLC.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. I want it to be Astrobot or Black Myth. Just because, like,
No, I
this
love
is
Black Myth
this is
Wukong.
this studio's very first fucking game. That's crazy.
It's their first game, and this is like the first time where it's like, bro, like builds matter and all that kind of stuff matters. But this was like a game so catered to my sensibilities in the sense of you can nerd out like it is Elden Ring with like builds and things like that, or you can just show the fuck up and
have a
beat
good time.
things down, which is how I like to play things. You know, I literally just like. Now, see, best game direction, Elden Ring
I
could
love
win
that it's the same fucking game.
It's literally the same
the
list.
exact same
Holy
games.
crap.
It's like the
That's the consolation prize.
Holy crap.
So
no, it
You
literally
tried.
is.
No, funny enough, game direction. I would say you're probably gonna get.
That's going to be a Balatro or Metaphor.
Yeah,
Who
maybe Final
decides this? Because I'm starting to wonder if some pockets are being lined.
Oh, dude,
for,
it's Jeff Keighley.
It's Jeff Keighley. I guarantee a lot of these things are kind
Best
of.
It's not even.
adaptation.
Close.
There's not even
It's
close.
not even close. It's not even a discussion.
I haven't seen Like a Dragon.
I've
I'm
heard it's
sorry.
bad. I've heard it's bad.
Tomb Raider, I feel like me and you probably would give that a 6 or a 7
Yeah, it wasn't
overall. It was
great.
I.
Knuckles was also a 6 or 7. It was fun. But
Yeah.
it was there. But Fallout was great though.
Fallout.
But I don't-
Fallout. Fallout's like the first show that we watched.
Yeah.
And then I went home and rewatched
Yeah, it was great. It was incredible. If Arcane wasn't on this list, I would say Fallout would have sweeped it.
Yeah.
And I could still see Fallout potentially coming out on top because we already knew what to expect with Arcane, but Arcane is easily
No,
the best
Arcane's
one.
going to win, dude.
I don't even think it's close.
Unless they drop the ball completely on the last 3 episodes.
Best narrative, Final Fantasy 7.
Oh my God.
Metaphor. I'm not surprised.
Hellblade.
Hell-
Hey, at least
Hellblade.
Hellblade got nominated for something because I didn't hear anybody talking about
No,
that.
Hellblade was great in what I played. Best art
Oh, look at
direction.
that.
Yeah, Erdtree's going to win that, dude. It's not even close.
Literally everything.
I don't
except-
know what Neva is, but Metaphor, I feel like Metaphor should actually win that.
I could see that, the art direction of
No,
it.
dude, or fucking
No,
Elm
it-
Tree.
It's
Elden Tree.
Elden
It's just gonna
Tree.
sweep everything, dude.
Best score in music, Final Fantasy. Easy.
Oh, dude, I don't know. but
It might be Metaphor.
You got Metaphor, once again, I'm a Persona head, so it's like fucking.
Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth soundtrack's
It's
incredible.
It
crazy
is
that
good.
Astrobot is going against Final Fantasy for music.
Yeah.
Like there's
The Astrobot soundtrack was good. It's not
But
winning.
it's not Final
winning.
Fantasy.
No, it's not. It's not winning.
best audio design.
Oof.
Definitely not Call of Duty.
Isn't Call of Duty known for having bad audio?
No, it's
It's
known
better.
for like that's why
It's-
like it's so the file sizes are so bloated.
It's better
because
this
of
year.
that.
This,
No,
this
I know.
Black
They
Ops.
made. Did you hear they made people pay? You had to pay extra DLC
Yeah.
to get better audio for Black Ops.
What?
yeah, you
Yeah.
can pay for better audio.
I think 10 or
The
20
Game
bucks.
Pass version.
But
gives you
this
shit
Black
audio,
Ops
yeah.
game
That's
is
crazy.
bringing people back to like Black Ops 2 days. Like it's a very good Black Ops game. I will say that. It's kept me
Have you played multiplayer, or you been playing single player, or just multiplayer?
just multiplayer.
Ew.
I want to say the fact that Star Wars
Shut
Outlaws
up.
is
Dude, the
nominated
maps
for
are
anything is a
garbage.
disgrace.
Every one of the maps
Was it that bad
is
in the
literally
end?
2 seconds. Take
No,
2
but
steps.
it's
you're
not
in
good
someone
enough to
else's
be
just
nominated
came
for an
out.
award.
That's no excuse to literally have
I know,
literally
but-
every single map the size of
But,
Nuketown.
hey, listen.
Every map
but-
is the size of Nuketown.
She's like, but I love it.
But Nuketown's about to become Christmassy.
oh boy, yay! So
is
not only are
yay.
we're putting Nuketown in the game, every other map literally is designed with the same amount of space to have.
I love Nuketown.
Best
No,
ongoing
Nuketown
game
is terrible.
in Destiny
No, it's
actually
not.
over.
Grandma's house was literally the best Call of Duty map ever. Okay?
I don't know.
And I will take that to game. I will stand.
Wait,
and die
hold
with
on.
that.
I
So
want to give
Fortnite's
my
gonna win
piece
that,
here.
right?
Best ongoing game. Fortnite's gonna win.
Helldivers would have won if it didn't fall off a cliff randomly in the middle of the year.
Fortnite's 100% gonna win.
Yeah, it will.
Fortnite always sweeps.
See, the sad part about this is Path of
It's a
Exile's not on
popularity
that list, dude.
contest.
That's
Like,
trash.
it's for-
This,
Damn.
this is rigged because Path of Exile's not on this list. And you know
be-
what? Path of
again-
Exile's been around since every one
Yep.
of these fucking games.
You're right, but here's
one
the
of
problem,
them.
Eric, is that if it was good enough, more people would play it. And if more people played it, it would get
Damn.
See,
nominated.
you say that, but like,
Dabs.
man, can you name any one of these games that's been out for 10 years and now is having a part 2 being made of it?
Destiny,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look how that's going.
Fortnite.
yeah.
No,
Fortnite
Fortnite's
2.
not been around for 10 years.
Fortnite's
It's been
still a
around for
beta.
7.
Yeah,
Still
not
a beta,
bad.
by the way.
No, 2016, right? Or is it
Okay, 8
2017?
years.
No, 2017.
I was thinking 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Fortnite's
So
not
close.
even its final product yet. It's still in beta.
Yeah.
Don't shut up.
It's
Shut up.
still
I hate that.
because the real game
God,
is
I
actually
hate
just fighting zombies.
Final Fantasy 14 is 11 years.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy to think
No,
about?
that is kind of nuts.
Because that game flopped when it came out. Everybody
Yeah.
fucking hated it.
Yep.
And they turned
But
it
now
out.
it's
again,
like
they put
beloved.
that on there, but not Path of
Best
Exile.
community support.
I feel like that would be Baldur's
Final
Gate.
Fantasy,
This
probably.
why no, but why is
Or-
a single player game?
Also,
on
why
this
is Baldur's
list?
Gate not in Game of the Year?
last year?
That's
last year.
is-
Was it last
Yeah,
year?
it
Oh.
won. It won last year. Remember?
Oh shit! No, I don't remember.
But that's what I mean. Is like, why is this here? It's a single player game. Everything
Because-
on here is multiplayer.
Because Jeff was running out
Community
of choices
support.
and he had to
I
Apparently-
throw
thought
this
it
shit up
was
there.
Baldur's Gate is.
I thought that was
single player?
multiplayer.
It's you can play with friends, but it's not like a multiplayer game. It's just like a co-op game, right? Isn't it? Like they haven't updated the game, have
multiplayer,
they?
big dog.
I mean,
No,
I
but you know
have.
I
what
was gonna
mean.
say, it's
No,
not
but you know what
I
I
haven't
mean.
touched
Like,
it since then, but like,
but it is a single
But
player
didn't you play
experience
with
that you
other
play
people?
with
no,
friends.
you could play with
Yeah.
multiplayer,
It's
but
like
it's
co-op,
not like
right?
it's not online support like Fortnite
Yeah,
or
they're
like
not
Final
updating
Fantasy
it.
provides.
I don't think there's
Right.
been an update for
I,
the game
I
at
don't.
all.
There may have been. I know that like I've been playing a lot of Warhammer.
No,
there's
I'm
updates
out
for
of
that
the-
shit. Ooh, we Rogue Trader, yeah.
we
Best
haven't seen
independent
Warhammer yet.
game.
There's
well,
no
you guys
Warhammer,
played
no.
Animal Wall.
See, this seems redundant, right? Because it's like Balatro is nominated for Game of the Year. So why would it go unless they gave Game of the Year to Balatro and then they wanted to give it to somebody else just for the sake of it? It's like that's just an unfair advantage.
No, I don't think it is.
You don't think so?
No.
Well, because if they don't win that, maybe they
if
could
they
win
don't win Game
something
of the
else.
Year, yeah. So this will probably win, I think.
Did you do like Animal Well?
Animal Wall was awesome.
It was fun, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I haven't heard of any of the other ones.
I've not played any of the other ones.
Best debut indie game.
Plucky
Again,
Squire.
Now, once again,
Plucky Squire was fun, but God, it did not.
I
live up
can't
to
lie.
what it
Watching you guys play that felt like a slog. Like
It
I
was.
wasn't getting bored by y'all stream. I was getting bored by the game.
I never finished it. It legitimately was a game where the concept was awesome. They did a bad job executing it.
Yeah.
It had a lot of potential that it just never lived up to.
It's looking like Balatro might actually sweep. And
Best
it's a mobile
mobile
game.
game.
Are you
this-
fucking
this-
kidding
this-
me?
explains
This
it.
is gonna win.
So did you see where
Pokemon-
Niantic came
Pokemon
out and
Pocket.
said that
Bro.
Pokemon Go? That's crazy.
They've been training AI using everybody that's
They've
ever
been
played
using
Pokemon
people
Go.
who play the game to literally train their AI GPS navigation.
Yeah.
They've been straight up using people this entire time,
Yeah,
and everyone's
yeah.
like, "Oh, it's a free game. What are they gonna do
Oh,
with it?"
it was
It's like,
totally
oh, you're just-
also and probably the little thing that you agreed to, the terms
Yeah,
in the
probably,
beginning, and no
Probably
one just
somewhere,
even
but yeah,
like.
they finally came out and said it.
Yeah.
But the Pokemon trading card pocket, people are flipping the fuck out over.
I don't
this.
even know what. Yeah.
It's literally Pokemon TCG, but on mobile, where people are buying packs of
why
cards
haven't they?
and stuff.
Why haven't they done that 10 years ago? Like, dude, I don't understand.
But I will say they're making a stupid amount of money.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like people are freaking out about this. Like I've been seeing videos of people screaming, opening card packs.
Can we do
and I'm
that,
just
like, on a-
I just don't care. I'm like, they're not. You don't physically own the cards. Why do you give a shit?
because like anything else, it's digital
Well, it's a
now and
gotcha.
easy.
I mean,
It's just so.
we've
Same thing
we've
with
traded
gotcha
collection
games.
for
We're old.
easy.
We're old.
No, we are. I've
Same
accepted.
thing with like gotcha games.
Yeah, but
true.
that's
They spend all this money on
but
something.
No, but
Oh,
that's
it's
a
like
game.
loot boxes,
That is a
anything
game.
Yeah.
like
But
that,
no,
right?
but here's the thing though, is like a game like say Genshin or something like that, right? Where you're collecting these characters. You cannot play that game in any other situation or setting
Sure.
other than as a game. This is a trading card game
I mean,
with no cards.
listen here. Oh, okay. I was gonna compare it to Monopoly Go,
No, that's different. You can't play Monopoly Go on
which is
phone,
also
right? Like,
wild. That I guess Monopoly Go doesn't count.
I don't know. Maybe we ought to
it
stream
should.
one
It's a
day.
mobile
But
game.
I think that would sweep everyone.
Nah, Pokemon will beat it.
Monopoly Go has been like the #1 game on
I can
the App
no.
Store.
I low key at this point. It's nominated so much. I want Balatro to just win everything.
Yeah,
That would be fun.
I want chaos.
Same.
It's been
I want
on almost
Velocities to
everything.
take over, dude.
All right, Eric.
Yeah,
best VR.
two-time
Yeah.
John, baby.
I haven't touched AR and VR, and I don't know
None
how
of
long. I didn't
those?
know there was AR games now.
Best action game. I will say, I really want to play Stellar Blade. I've heard it's really
I got
good.
a copy of it, but oh, dude,
About time
Warhammer.
Warhammer's on a goddamn fucking list.
Warhammer's not
Jesus
gonna win.
Christ.
Do you think it should win Best Action Game?
Wukong's winning that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
Wukong's winning that, unfortunately,
Yeah.
but like, it's not fair.
Wukong or Warhammer?
Helldivers might. Maybe.
Yeah,
But I feel like the hype
True,
has died down. I think
true.
it depends on who's making the decisions.
Who
wins
I'm not
this?
trying to be a dick here. I enjoyed Helldivers a ton. I really did. But I think Helldivers got so popular because people were looking for a replacement for Destiny.
Yep.
And it was similar.
Yep.
And then when they found it wasn't like as quote unquote deep, I think
lost
they
their
dropped
confidence.
it.
I think if they would have found a way to like add more to just instead of just go down, kill bugs, leave.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they could have. They could have
Because
really.
I got
turned
bored
it.
of that concept after a while because like you guys were so far ahead of me because you played like a couple nights without me. And like once I got in there,
We're dropping nukes and shit, and Sean's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like, I
and
can drop a mortar.
yeah, you know, and it's like I got this little like Eric would just give me stuff to use.
Dude, you
Yeah.
know what's
Yeah.
crazy?
Echoes of Wisdom's great, by the way.
You know what's insane? I don't think Pal World is anywhere on any of these, which is honestly fucking nuts.
Power was
You're
last
skipping
year.
ahead.
No, it was this year. I was just curious if it's here.
I thought it was last year.
Best RPG.
No, I'm pretty sure it was this year.
You think
So
Final Fantasy will win
Fantasy's
that?
going to win that. Yeah, Final Fantasy or
Well,
Metaphor.
It's that or Metaphor. It's one of the
Yeah.
two. Well, no, because look, fucking Erdtree's on there too.
No,
How
they're-
is this an
no, 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 no.
RPG?
That's what's going to. That's how they're setting us up. Like all these other games are going to win this. Erdtree's going to win Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Probably. I feel like action RPG, sure. This is not the same type of game as this or this or this. I can't speak for Dragon's Dogma because
I mean, I guess with like build classes and stuff like that, I can see what they're saying.
But like every game is RPG
I
elements now. You know?
I
Like,
know, and yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's like, is Wukong an
It's like
RPG?
mildly reductive, I
No.
think, to like try to boil it down to like a specific thing anymore.
True.
Unfortunately,
Sparking Zero clears this. It's not even going to
yeah,
be
no,
close.
yeah, it's stupid. That or
It's
Tekken
over.
8.
Tekken 8,
Tekken
baby.
8's up there,
Ooh,
too.
Yoshimitsu.
I think if they're voting on mechanics, Tekken 8, if it is a popularity contest, which I'm assuming it's going to be, it's going to be.
I don't think you
Sparking
realize how big Tekken is.
Tekken is huge.
Zero. It's not as big as Sparking Zero.
No, Tekken 8 is much bigger than
Sparking Zero destroyed Tekken 8's numbers. It wasn't even close.
Don't.
Well, I'm talking about in the fighting game
Sir,
community as a
I'm
whole.
talking- Fighting game community?
I'm talking about raw numbers of sales and what people have actually played this year.
I mean, Tekken 8 is still going to be pretty fucking big.
Sparking Zero is significant. Sparking Zero broke records.
What's funny is same fucking company.
No, I know. But I'm saying, but keep in mind, Sparking Zero broke fighting game records. It destroyed
So-
Tekken 8.
When you say fighting
My-
game records, what fighting game records are you referring to?
Playing player count.
Player
So,
count?
yes.
Not purchase amount.
Yes,
nothing
purchase
it's just
amount.
Like
It sold
current
more. It
players,
sold
top
more.
peak players.
Yes.
So my rebuttal to that would be in 6 months, more people will be playing Tekken 8.
I could see that potentially.
There's more replay value in
wonder if
Tekken
this
and Mortal
information's
Kombat
public or
than
not.
there is in
3
any
million.
So
other.
that's
These.
3 million in 24
No,
hours.
I mean, dude, everybody was like, dude, I was excited about that, and I'm just getting into Dragon Ball. I think that's Tekken as a series.
I was gonna say that would be this would be on every news article everywhere. 2 to 3, but when? So it sold 2 million in a month.
In a month.
And Dragon Ball sold 3 in
million.
24 hours.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I'm not disputing
But
like
that's what I
sales.
mean though, is because I'll tell you right now, Sparking Zero is not a good fighting game.
Well, no, that's what I'm
It
saying.
is. It is.
But
No. I know. Listen to me.
the
Listen.
category.
I know. Listen. It's not a good fighting game in the
listen.
sense of the mechanics, right? It is very much like the online is dominated by 3 to 4 characters because the game is a
that's-
recreation
But
of the
that's what
show.
we're saying is with this very specific category, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero well, like everybody's going to play through that game and drop it.
Yeah. Yeah,
People are going to keep
absolutely.
playing Tekken 8.
Oh, absolutely.
You know.
It's Tekken and Grand Blue.
Yeah.
are going to be the two that are probably competing. Maybe Marvel versus Capcom. Multiverse.
No,
No, but that's what I mean, though, is it depends on who's voting. So if it is popularity contest, then Dragon Ball wins. If it's like actual fighting games, Tekken wins.
I will be edgelord right now. If multiverses win,
It won't.
rigged.
Yeah, 100% rigged.
It won't.
The fact that they have a multiverse
I will say,
picture
though,
here.
I will say, though, GG, they're still sporting it.
They added
they,
they
I'm
just
sure
added
they're
like
making
Raven
money.
into
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
They-
Raven just got added and like
they keep
Trigon.
adding more and more characters, which is cool. Like I'm excited to see where that game is in a year from now. You know?
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Mario Party.
Mario
no,
Party.
Astrobot. Fuck,
Mario
wow,
Party.
this is actually
No, I say as family. Like if it's like
Totally
damn,
Mario Party.
I'd say
holy
Mario Party.
Nintendo, dude.
I think Mario Party sweeps.
I still got. I think that Princess Peach game is still here. I bought it
Yeah.
and brought it here. And we never touched it.
It's going to be either Mario Party or Astrobot, I think. I think it depends. I think it's one of those things. If Astrobot wins Game of the Year, which I don't think it will, then this will probably go to Mario Party. But like, I don't.
Astrobot might actually win because we keep saying it won't.
Maybe. It's weird because it's like I loved Astrobot. It's my Game of the Year, but
Right.
like I don't think it will win Game of the Year. I don't know.
Next one's RTS. You can just keep scrolling.
Best sim. Best sports.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean.
Best multiplayer
Let's
Call of
see,
Duty.
is your college shit on there?
Nope.
No.
Yo, I was actually
best
watching a
multiplayer.
short of Pirate Software talking
Yeah,
about
Mario Party!
He was
Call
talking
of
about
Duty's gonna
EA
take
and like
that.
the machine that they built to FIFA.
Yeah.
And he goes, dude, I'll tell you what. He goes, EA has something
Whoa.
special right there, and they know they have something
Oh,
special.
yeah.
But the moment that they bring in someone new and they try to change that wheel and they screw
can't.
that up,
can't.
and all of FIFA and they just lose their complete community because of that,
The FUT's too important.
Yeah.
They can't change it at all.
dude,
This is
it's
crazy.
wild.
Like Tekken being on
I told you,
best
dude.
multiplayer is
Tekken
wild.
is a
No.
really good
Tekken-
Oh,
multiplayer game.
Like
Call of Duty's
yeah.
gonna win this,
Yeah,
right?
Call of Duty's going to take that.
Like just out of
Honestly,
pure
that
popularity.
or Super Mario Party.
I think Call of
multiplayer.
Duty
You
will
know
take
what? I
Mario
can actually
Party.
see Helldivers winning
I can
this
see
one.
Helldivers
Yeah.
winning this one.
Even though it was
if
kind of
they don't win anything else,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Most
Most
anticipated. It's Grand Theft
anticipated.
Auto. It's Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
6.
Stupid ass.
Why even do that?
It should
Why
be
even do
Ghost
that?
of Yuma, but
Content creator of the year.
I don't know
see
what
my
I only
name.
know
I
Queso.
I know
That's
this.
the
I know-
only person
I
I know
know
on that
Queso?
list.
Wait,
Yeah,
where's
I know. I
Is that
know
how you
Queso.
say it?
It's Casio.
Oh, whatever.
No, it's queso.
No, is it really?
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
Casio?
Yeah, it's queso.
I swear every
Bro,
time
it's spelled case and
I
then O.
understand
He just
that, but
laughed
I've,
in my
Wait,
I have
face.
when you
heard
say Casio,
that's how I've heard everybody refer to him as. That is how I have heard every single person refer to him as.
just
so am I
laughs at me.
Siokany then?
Huh?
Am I Siokany?
No, motherfucker, I'm
Can
not
you be?
saying it. I'm not saying it.
You
makes
are
sense.
now.
I'm not
He
saying it
just
makes sense.
laughed at me
I'm
for
just
getting
saying.
it wrong and
No,
then pronounced it Casio.
We don't know. We're gonna find out from the comments. But like, no,
I'm pretty sure it's queso. I've literally only ever heard queso.
I have only ever
Because he's
heard
a
it
fat
called-
guy and that's a cheese.
I've only
this
no,
like
you're
a-
right. But I've only ever heard him referred to as Casio.
See, when you say Casio, it reminds me of like those old Sony camcorders with the
I don't know, I don't watch the guy.
No, the Casio watch, bro. Like, what's
yeah, I
up?
don't know. I don't watch him. I've
That
only
tickled
ever
me.
heard. I'm actually curious now. How would you even search that to confirm?
You just
Go to his
Probably
stream.
just
Go
for
to
one of
his-
his
Yeah,
videos,
that's
he
too much
probably
work.
fished, yo, this is queso. Probably something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
yo, this is Casio.
Best esports
Don't
game.
fucking care.
League of Legends.
Yeah.
Valorant probably takes that.
Best esports athlete.
No
Don't
idea who
fucking
any of these
I have
care.
people are.
no
Faker.
clue
It's
who any
faker.
of
It's
these people
always
are.
faker.
It's always
He's been on there
Faker,
for like
dude.
10 years.
Best
Just go with it.
esports team.
No one cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Player's
That's it. Cool.
voice. Huh.
I'm writing in sort of stupid in all categories.
Huh.
All right.
Something tells me that'll never happen.
So we're at the hour mark, which means it's time.
For sport is
Sport is
stupid.
stupid.
Oh, it's not comment time?
Yeah. No, we'll get to comment
we'll get
time.
there too.
I'll
we
open
took
that
a
while
little
you
bit
guys
with the,
talk.
So
with the
your boy went to a Spurs game
I
playing
saw
the
that.
Lakers.
Did you have fun?
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Do you
I
have
loved it so
courtside
much.
seats?
We were one row behind.
That's dope.
And dude, it's crazy. Like, because like I forgot to. It's the in-game tournament or in-tournament part of the season, which means they changed the floor of the court as well to be like a very specific look of the court. And like I went to this one because one, I wanted to see Wemby play. But like they were playing the Lakers, and I wanted to see LeBron. Like I was like, bro, I got to see LeBron in person one time. And dude, like it's crazy how like, you know, I was talking to my cousin about it because he went with me, and it's like weird how they're massive humans, but they're still just humans in the end. And so you're like, huh. You know, it's like I wouldn't think like if they were standing besides Wemby, he's 7'3". But if like LeBron was standing next to me, it'd be like kind of like standing next to you.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when we met Rhett and Link from Mythical Morning.
It's just like
I was not prepared for how large of humans that they
and
were.
Rhett like really tall.
Bro, he would tower over Eric.
That's crazy.
Oh.
No,
He's,
I always
think, 6'7".
I'm so not used.
I want to look up at people. I'm trying to look down.
bro.
I'm not used to being around people like that large where I'm just like, whoa,
No,
you
so-
live every day like that?
Yeah, no, it's crazy because it's like so Chris Paul, who Carolina kid, he went to Wake Forest, got like his 12,000th assist while we were there, which makes him third all time. And it was one of those where you realize how talented these guys are. Because you see this on TV and it looks dope on TV. But when you see it in person and you're at an angle where like you see them throw the ball and like the passes, like you see like the more intricacies of the game because like you're seeing the alleyways that they like show you in the end. Because like when you're watching like an overhead kind of
It's
like
easy.
isometric view, like you see like, oh, that guy's open, pass. But like when you're like eye level where they're looking as well, like you can see how busy and how like hectic it is. And like the openings that they find to do these things and like like, because me and my cousin were laughing because like LeBron had 11 points. We were like, haha, LeBron has 11 points. And then we looked at the rest of his stat line. He had a triple double, which is like insanely good. Like that means like you have double digits in 3 different categories, which is very hard to do in the NBA. And so like he didn't score a lot of points, but he was controlling the game in every other facet, which is like phenomenal. And it's like he's so good, it doesn't look like he's trying, but he is accomplishing like it had to be like watching like Beethoven play the piano or some shit, right? Because like you're just watching this guy like in his element be so good at this sport without like looking like he's like putting in any sort of effort whatsoever. Like it was like
That's
insane
why
to see.
I love watching sports live because it's those things that you watch on TV that are nerve wracking, but then you see it in person, it's like a whole different feeling.
Yeah, no, Chris Paul made a pass and I was like, and what was cool, like, you know, we were in like the corner over here and like he made a pass like across the baseline and like I didn't even see it until he did it. And like while it's happening, you're like, holy shit, like bro was expecting that. That's nuts. And like, oh no, it was so good. And the Panthers didn't lose because they had a bye. So, you know,
Well,
wins all around.
Oregon won again.
Oh my, barely.
It was a very.
Dude, I was about to put you on upset watch.
It was a very close game. It was too close. However, I will say 8th week without a bye week. And now that they're in this new conference, they have to travel so far for these games.
See, that's the bullshit part of like the conferences, man.
And so many of their games have been at like 10:30 at night here or like 8:30, 10:30 at night after traveling. It's just like, I get why they sucked. But man, I watched a video today that because the media crew for the Ducks just do amazing recap videos of the games. And there was a point after the third quarter, what their stadium does, the Wisconsin stadium, they do jump around. That's like their thing.
Yeah.
And the Ducks got like super into it. Like the whole football team got really into it. And they were just jumping around like crazy. And it just like
revitalized
flipped their minds around.
Yeah.
Like after that, they caught an interception and scored for a touchdown. And then they caught up and then they won the game. But the defense was just like a fucking wall. Like they just could not.
Oh yeah, the final score was what, 19-16 or something?
It was like 16-13.
16, okay.
Yeah, and but you watch the defense. These guys are catching the ball and just running into our guys, just standing there like a fucking brick wall. And it just and then I watched the video today, and in their like pre-meeting on that Monday before, the coach had them watch this video about like how dogs, like if they hear a bell for dinner, they start to salivate.
Yeah, it's Pavlov's dog. It's conditioning.
It boosts like the serotonin in their brains because they're getting ready to eat food. And so he conditioned the players to listen to Jump Around so many times to pump them up for practice and stuff. So that when they played Jump Around at the stadium, because they knew that was something that they do every single game, it switched their minds around from being like stressed out or anxious about how the game was going and got them pumped up and like boosted their serotonin levels. So they got this brand new like confidence and they just fucking destroyed the rest of the game. Like it was just such a flip. And then like when I watched the video and like watched how that all played out, It was
No,
so
that's sick.
cool. And now they are the only team now that have officially secured a spot in the college playoffs.
Which is actually nuts.
That's wild.
But that just shows also how crazy the college football season has been.
Also, it's a 12-team playoff
Yes,
now, so
yes.
it's
But it's just crazy how different this year is compared to every other year of college football, where I feel like you always know, like, oh, Georgia's definitely going to be up there. Texas, like the SEC teams are all going to be up there. But there's like 4 SEC teams right now that are all tied. And it's like, how do you even
Texas,
determine?
Alabama, and
Yeah.
oh god.
But it's like, how do you even
one was
decide
spacing.
who's going to go to the SEC
Yeah.
championship?
I mean, the college football championship is just going to be 11 SEC teams and Oregon.
Yeah.
So
That's the exciting
it's
part
fine.
is we're on a bye this week, so we get a break. Thank God. I need a break. And then we play Washington, which fuck the Huskies. They're gonna roll Washington, and then we'll finally be at like playoff season. And if they go to the Natty, I get to go to the Natty. So woo!
No, if they play the like national championship anywhere near here, it would be.
It's in Atlanta.
Oh,
Yeah, but that was my
if it's an interesting game.
sport is stupid.
You guys got any sports?
Absolutely.
I mean,
not.
I did unlock a core memory.
Everything you
this
guys
week.
just said.
Didn't you
did
guys
not-
go frisbee golfing?
We did go frisbee golfing. Yep. I unlocked a core
That's a
memory this
sport?
week. I don't know if are we satisfied with the title of this? If not, I can give you a core memory that would give you a title.
I don't think we should title the last minute of the podcast.
I mean, that's how you do
say
it.
that, but you want me to give you a brief stroke of what my
Go
core
for it.
memory
What's-
was?
yeah, sure.
My interaction with the police and my dick out.
I'm sorry. What?
Well, you can't say
Yeah,
that word.
no. One, we got to save that because we're already running late, and we can't even begin to unpack that right now. We'll be here for another 20 minutes.
Damn. All right.
I'll leave you with that, Billy. You'll have to wait for the next podcast.
You got any
Find that one
comments
out.
you want to share with the
Comment?
class?
Also, I did take him disc golfing this weekend. Right?
Yeah, you guys went and did
Not allowed.
stuff.
Yeah, he got a disc stuck in the tree. I had to climb the tree to get it out. It was just, dude, it was at the top of the tree. It was just stuck up there. We had to really work for it.
Yeah, no,
Rob's
no,
like,
no.
I just want to end this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, bro.
We got shit to
You
do
gotta
today.
read the comments.
We're having fun.
I know. I don't know what
Rough hates
There's-
claws.
Like, dude, straight up, the man's looking at his phone. Just,
I
Can we get the
prefer
fuck out of here
That's
already?
great.
I prefer the dummy with the gremlin head over the lady with a red hair that doesn't contribute to anything.
Wow. What? Fuck that guy.
Wait, what?
Savage.
Yeah.
I didn't even catch the
All right, let's end it. Ruff's checked
first
out.
thing.
Yep, he's checked
No,
out.
I'm like, no,
All right,
I just-
Billy.
I'm trying to find comments to go through.
Make sure to leave us 5 stars on Spotify. It's available.
Yes.
Just do it.
Patreon. Patreon.com.
Go to
/
patreon.com.
Sort of stupid.
For week early access.
Ooh, yeah.
Get all that goodness for your ears. If you can't, if you want to hear about my story, because I'm sure we'll probably bring it up on the next podcast. Since
That's if you remember.
I mean, I'm
Big
sure
shout for Harambe.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Do that. Do that, Billy. Do that.
Yeah, just in the comments say, Eric, we're reminding you of your dick story.
I'm trying to find.
I don't know how I remember that core memory, but I was just like, oh,
I don't even know what core memory
did
that could be.
happen.
That sounds like some trauma dumping going
and
on.
the best part was I wasn't even on drugs when that happened. That was wild.
Maybe
enough.
there's better comments on the Patreon. Maybe
On the
Joy.
Patreon.
Thanks, Billy, for listening. Appreciate you guys.
I'm trying to find them. Well,
Make
no,
sure
we're
to go
supposed to
adopt
do the
animals.
comments.
Go. If you're lonely and you want a new pet friend, go adopt. Do it.
Yes.
Go rescue.
Always adopt.
Rescue all of them.
Have your pet spayed and neutered.
Exactly. You don't want to end up like me where I had 3 cats at once because of that. It was fun, but very expensive.
I got to start screenshotting comments because I read comments and I'm like, oh, we should look at that on the podcast. And then the podcast comes and I'm like,
I'll let you guys
No,
participate in that. I'm going to use stuff.
No, the comments have been overrun because of like the last few the last episode specifically, and there were just a bunch of comments that just wouldn't make sense to go through.
Fair enough.
Okay. Thanks for listening, Billy.
Leave comments that are fun. Bye.
yeah, leave me fun comments.